Welcome to Medicare School Daily, where we help you understand Medicare, save money, avoid mistakes, and above all else, get the most out of your Medicare benefits. Now, today's topic is you're turning 65, and the question is, when does Medicare start? So let's answer this question. Number one, if you are receiving Social Security, you're already receiving the Social Security benefits, notice this, your Medicare A and B starts the first day of your 65th birth month. All right, so your birth month is when your Medicare eligibility begins, and if you're on Social Security, that's when it's going to start. Now, there is one exception to this. If you're born on the first day of any month, your Medicare will begin the previous month. Okay, so if I'm born July 1, my Medicare is going to begin June 1. If I'm born December 1, my Medicare is going to begin November 1. But if I'm born on the second day thereafter, any day in the month, then my Medicare is going to begin on my birth month. And so if you're receiving a Social Security check, what's going to happen? About 3 months prior to your birth month, your Medicare card is going to be automatically mailed to you. Okay? They know you're turning 65. They assume because you're receiving retirement benefits, you don't have a work plan available. So they mail you the card about 3 months prior to when your birth month is, and that's when your Medicare is going to begin. Now notice though, if you're not receiving a Social Security check, notice this, your Medicare A and B starts depending upon when you enroll. And so you have this opportunity to enroll into Medicare, and the month that you decide to enroll is going to be when they will begin your Medicare benefits. So let me explain how that works. So for those of you not on Social Security, you have the opportunity to enroll in Medicare at 65. That opportunity is called your initial enrollment period. We use the acronym IEP. And anyone that's going to take Medicare at 65 and they have to self-enroll, they have an IEP. And notice how long this IEP lasts. It lasts for 7 months. And in this example, what we're saying is this is someone who is born during the month of July. Remember, July 2nd or thereafter, this would be their timeline or their time frame, right? If they're born July 1, remember it's going to be a previous month, so they have a little bit of a different timeline. But this is someone born July 2nd thereafter. And so what happens if someone is born in July, if they enroll the first 3 months, April, May, or June, notice what happens. Their coverage begins July 1. And so if you want your coverage to begin on your birth month and you have to self-enroll, you will do it those first 3 months. But if you delay your enrollment into Medicare and we enroll any of these 4 months right here, what happens is your coverage is also going to be delayed. So here's what happens. If my birthday is in July and I enroll into Medicare during the month of July, they're going to start me in August. We'll start August 1st, all right? Now, if my birthday is in July and I make the decision to enroll into Medicare the next month, during the month of August, notice what they're going to do now. They're going to start me in October. What happened? They skipped September. And so in our business, we call this month that was just skipped, we call this the dead month. This is the month that you cannot start your Medicare. And all of us have a dead month. And that is always the second month after our birth month. So I was born in January 1961. Not Medicare eligible yet, but I was born in January, so my dead month will be March. And so someone who's born in July, their dead month is the second month after that, which is the month of September. So you cannot start Medicare during your dead month. So someone says to me, Marvin, I'd like to really start September because I'm going to work all the way through the end of August. I would say we can't do that because that's your dead month. It's impossible. So what we would do is we would actually just move you up to the very month before. You'll have to, spend the extra money for your Part B premium one extra month, but it's your only option. And so you would start in this example in August because we can't start you in September, right? So we would enroll you in July for an August start date, all right? And so when we enroll during these months will determine when our Medicare benefits are going to begin. Let me just show you one more illustration of that. So again, this is someone using their initial enrollment period. They're starting at 65. And in this example, their birth month is July. So what happens again, if I enroll in Medicare in July, they're going to start me in August. If I enroll in August, they're going to start me in October. Remember what that's called? That's called our dead month, right? If my birthday is in July and I enroll into Medicare in September, they're going to put me off to the third month. So now I don't have coverage until December. If my birth month is July and I enroll in October, what's going to happen? Now they're going to put me off until January. So what's happening? If I enroll my birth month, I start the next month. If I waited 1 month after my birth month, they're going to put me off 2 months. If I wait 2, they put me off 3. If I wait 3, they put me off 3 more months. So the month that you enroll is going to determine when your Medicare benefits are going to begin. Now I want to close this video out with give you some very practical advice that you need to know. Number one, if you are not working at 65, or you're not covered by a spouse's employer-provided plan. So you or your spouse not working, what happens? Here's number one rule: you must, folks, begin Medicare at 65. You have no options. And again, when you self-enroll will determine when that coverage is going to begin. But if you or your spouse not working, you're going to have to start your Medicare at 65. Number two, you must self-enroll, notice, if you're not on Social Security. Remember, if you're on Social Security, you're going to be enrolled automatically. The Medicare card is going to show up about 3 months prior to when your Medicare coverage begins. But if not, Medicare doesn't assume anything about you. You're not going to get a card in the mail, so you're going to have to do that self-enrollment. Remember, that's why you have to have the SSA.gov account. After you have that account, then you can enroll online. If you would like us as a company to help you in one of our Medicare School Guides, walk you through that whole process, we're happy to do that. But you're going to have the SSA.gov account, and you're going to have to do the Medicare enrollment. And then number three, if you're going to start Medicare at 65 because you're not working, then you're also going to have to decide during this period of time, that initial enrollment period, you're going to have to decide upon all the insurance that you need beyond Medicare. A and B typically is not all you need. You're going to probably need a prescription drug plan, maybe an Advantage plan, or maybe a supplemental plan, but all those insurance products have to be bought during that initial enrollment period as well. And then lastly, those of you that are still working, let me just give you this bit of advice. Number one, you don't have to do anything as far as Medicare A and B is concerned if you or your spouse are still working. In fact, you'll have people tell you that if you're working, your spouse is still working, you have to enroll Medicare A. And folks, that's not true. You don't have to take Medicare A if you're covered by some kind of a group employer-provided plan. You just don't have to, and you will not be penalized, right? But you don't have to do anything. Or what you could do is just enroll, and notice, into A only, and many of you will do this. Now, if you decide to do that, that's fine, but don't do it because you think you'll get a penalty, because you're not going to get a penalty if Medicare A is free. If A is free, it's always free, and there's no penalties. But if you do decide to enroll into Medicare A only, here's what I want you to realize. If you are still working and you're covered by a high deductible plan at work that has attached to it an HSA, if you have a health savings account and you decide to enroll in Medicare A only, no more money can go into your HSA. So stop your contributions to your HSA if you or your spouse keep working and you decide to take Medicare A. No new contributions. All right, number three, you can enroll in A and B. In fact, there's lots of people today that keep working and they say no to the employer group plan and they're saying yes to Medicare because sometimes Medicare makes more sense for them. Sometimes it's better coverage and sometimes it's a better cost. And so if Medicare does make sense, then you can disenroll from the group plan and you can enroll into A and B according to all the rules that I just taught you. And then if you decide to do that, of course, you are going to have to decide upon some other insurance products. Again, Advantage plans, supplemental plans, prescription drug plans, all those plans are available to you, and you'd want to take those as soon as you enrolled in Medicare A and B. All right, and again, if you need guidance through this whole process, our Medicare School Guides will walk you through this whole process. We'll hold your hand, make it very, very simple. All right, so that's the situation that you face if you're going to start Medicare at 65.